Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Whoop, whoop. We gotta talk about some things. I have to talk about this now. So we here to recap JOSELINE's Cabaret Season 2, Episode 8, because it was a whole lot that happened this episode. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, like this video, do all that good stuff, and let's talk about what happened this episode.
I thought I knew you.
So, you know, we started this episode off with the usual. Joseline and Ballistic, they had a conversation. I feel like that's their regular thing. That, you know, every time they start the cabaret off, we got to show a little Run's house interaction. Okay? I can't even tell you what they was talking about, but I feel like Joseline and Ballistic, their relationship dynamic worked. A lot of people question it, but they like it. They love it. Be like, that's my husband. Cool. So now we move to the next thing. And it's Capri and Chanel. They outside talking, right? And Amber joins them. Amber wants to know who messed with her dress because, you know, she went to the premiere and she saw little tweezers to mess with it, right? So as they're talking, Chanel calls Lollipop over because she's like, I want to hear both of their sides. Lollipop comes over. The girls kind of act like they're not really feeling what she has to say. Amber's talking about how Lollipop got mad over the money situation. Lollipop emphasized that she did not care about the money. She don't need the money. It's the principle of it. Cool. Next scene, we see Jordan and Lexi Blow talking. They kick in, they conversating. Jordan talking about how she kept her paisleys as a memorial. I get it. You know, she excited. She had a good time. It's your girl, Wet. My girl, Wet joined the conversation, right? So now they talking and Lexi Blow asks Wet, hey, what do you know about Amber dress getting messed up? So now it's a big thing of who messed with Amber dress. What happened to Amber dress? Wet says she don't know what happened to the dress. It ain't her business. She don't insert herself in it. So now we move on to the next thing. Next scene, we see Raven, Black Diamond, Riri, and Hennessy, okay? All of them, they getting along, they playing golf. It's real cool, copacetic, right? Riri then mentioned the conversation about Amber's dress. And, you know, Hennessy is Amber's roommate, so she thinking it wasn't just her dress that got messed up. Her lingerie was stolen, some of my stuff was misplaced. And Raven was like, oh, her dress got messed up. Oh, her lingerie got stolen. You know, look, being nice nasty with it. Hennessy ain't really implied nothing, but Black Diamond just started, wait, I don't like how y'all trying to imply that we did. And it was like, ain't nobody said anything about y'all doing, but if the shoe fit, put it on. I felt like in that moment, Black Diamond and Raven was getting way too, They started going all talking about, I ain't gotta mess with nobody's stuff. You know, I don't mess with no. And then Henny like, whoa, you know, I ain't even taking that far. But it ends up with Hennessy and Black Diamond getting into it. And they started calling Hennessy, you a follower, this, that, and the third. And it's like, go get Amber then. And Henny like, okay, you want me to go get Amber? I'll go get Amber. So boom, Hennessy go gets Amber. And Amber walks up and they just arguing. Amber gets into it. Raven, she called this girl Dexter Laboratory. Then Raven started calling Amber Mary J. Blige. Amber started mocking how Raven was dancing. Black Diamond gets into it. Raven like, you call us the Kardashians, right? We Kylie Cosmetic. You know what I'm saying? And then she even lifts her shirt up to show her titties. And Amber like, girl, you got your scar right here. Amber already stated in this clip, she was like, I want y'all. And Diamond like, you know what I said I wanted. She was talking about some she wanted at the reunion. In that scene, I'm looking at Henny like, you know, they done told you to go get Amber. Why you sitting there just so quiet? Say something. The argument was real long. I can't even recall what all said. I just know they don't like each other, you know. And then they keep calling everybody broke, but it's like, I could have sworn just last week, y'all done told us everybody broke. If y'all hear something, I turn my fan on, so ignore that. I will say though, in the comeback argument, Raven was kind of getting up with Amber. She was like, girl, you served them soggy crab legs. They gave everybody diarrhea the next day. Raven looked like she came prepared with that Anna on her chest. She was like, you want to go there? We can go there. But then we take a break from that, and now we see Chanel and Lexi Blow talking. At this point, Lexi Blow's like, I miss you, Chanel. You were supposed to be up there with me. We were supposed to do this together. And when Chanel started getting emotional because, you know, she don't want to see herself deteriorating or get bad. She wished she could have performed, but she said she's going to do the best she can to get her spot back. I feel like Chanel should have been included with the cabaret from the beginning. I said this, a couple reviews ago. And Chanel really not that bad of a dancer, but I feel like by them like overshadowing her, it's messing with her confidence. And that's not fair to her. After we see them outside, we see them inside. And all the girls pretty much, they getting their nails done, they getting their feet done, they are pampering. All of a sudden, Amber and Lollipop get into it. Amber feels like Lollipop went back and said what she had to say to Diamond and Rape, whoever they are. She felt like Lollipop had a lot to do with it. And when Lollipop was like, I didn't say nothing about y'all bed bugs. I didn't say nothing about y'all having a 30 room. You talked about my room. I'm room with them. Lollipop was basically telling Amber, you taking your issues out that you have on them, on me. But I can take it. I ain't scared of nothing. I can take it. But I know what you're doing. All of a sudden, Capri jumps in and she starts screaming. She starts hollering. Capri really has no reason to dislike Lollipop. I honestly don't understand why her disdain for Lollipop comes. She want to call her candy on the stick. I just don't like the fact how Capri feel like she can call everybody names, but then when they call her names, she want to run on Instagram live crying, being mad, talking about something coming for her womanhood. You're coming for them in general. So I feel like when you arguing with somebody and you go low, I go to hell. All bets are off. So mind you, while Amber and Lollipop is arguing, Capri jumps in and she wants to yell, she wants to do all that. Lollipop looking at her like, look, I already gave you space and opportunity. I already told you what it was, baby, but because cameras wasn't around, you didn't want to jump. See, I done peeped your game. Now Capri, shut up. I hate, just doing too much. But see, Lollipop was pulling her car. She said it's nothing. I feel like once Lollipop see what ticks you off, because she could tell, K Capri gets so mad so quick, so easy. It's nothing to get her upset and get her going. But Lollipop, she the type, okay, you mad? Do somebody. You gonna get mad? Do somebody. Lollipop told K Capri, I'll whoop your ass with my hands behind my back. What's up? So K Capri go where she go. Now Raven walks in and Raven gets into it with Amber. Amber talking about some she not broke. So she pulls out all these credit cards. And I'm glad they went to that Lollipop confession because I'm like, girl, this ain't nothing but your Marshall's gift cards. She's like, I got clothes, Kmart, Credit Karma. I was like, okay, what does that do? Raven said, call him. She said, call him right now. Take the balance right now. This is how I know Raven was getting up with Amber because she tried to go back to that same argument she had earlier. Like, this is how you was dancing. Jocelyn picked me. Jocelyn finna manage me. Nah, baby. Raven was eating you up and you was stuck. You didn't know what to say. She had to go with you was saying earlier. So Jocelyn then comes downstairs and she's talking to everybody in there and she was like, let's talk because y'all got all this bickering going on, and I hear it. But instead, it turns into Jocelyn want to pick an issue with Lollipop. Jocelyn look at Lollipop. She said, you think you better than everybody else. Why you didn't speak to me? And Lollipop was like, nah. She was like, nah. Everybody speak to me every time they see me in the morning. Why you feel like you in my house and you could walk past me? And Lollipop was like, no, I told you good morning. And Jocelyn's like, nah. This is why I like Lollipop. Jocelyn said, so you feel like you don't have to speak to me? Lollipop said, I said what I said.
And I will wait on you to tell me why the fuck you think you can walk around my motherfucking house without saying hello to me. Why?
I told you what I said.
Just like I said what I said. Like, that's some cancer stuff like that. Because it's like, you're not finna pull my whole card, and I'm not finna let you take me there. But we just got slick, smart mouths, naturally. Jocelyn like, you think you look better than Beyonce? Lollipop was like, I think I look. She's like, no. Do you think Beyonce looks better than you? And she was like, Lollipop was like, no. And it's like, y'all can't get mad at her. Now, granted, Beyonce, that's a beautiful woman. That's a fine woman. She probably do look better than everybody in that room. Now for a fact, she look better than everybody in that room. But you can't get mad at Lollipop want to have good confidence within herself. But Capri in the background, she finna get dragged. You want somebody to get canceled and dragged so bad. And that's because you got so much hatred and jealousy in your heart. You need to release that. Go meditate, sit down, be at peace. That's not cute, mama. So now at this point, we get into the N-word debate, right? So while they talking about what they talking about, Amber then tells Jocelyn, can we talk about girls saying the N-word that don't look like me? Jocelyn said, Jordan, you said the N-word? Jordan was shook. But she brings up the fact that Black Diamond has been saying the N-word and Black Diamond is not black. Black Diamond's like, this is just how I talk. This is who I am. If you don't like it, you trying to make it more of an issue. And Amber like, you don't need to say that. But I will give Black Diamond this. He said if you had an issue with it, you should have checked me the first time I said it. And I ain't gonna lie, when she said it in, what was it, the last episode, the episode before last, she said with her full chest, shut the nigga. And Amber, look. So if there was an issue, I feel like Amber should have checked it right then and there. And I said that last video, Amber should have checked her right then and there. But she didn't, and she done heard her say it like multiple, countless times. However, when she did decide to check her, yeah. Amber said, well, say nigga again, see what happened. Like, Diamond stopped this was this game. She said, nigga, boom.
When you said it again, on my brother grave, I'm beating your ass. Say nigga again. Don't you make it black lives. Yo, relax. Hey,
like, popped on Black Diamond. And then she snatched her up and she was like, didn't I tell you? Security was trying to let her go. But if y'all didn't peep, Jocelyn was in the back, was like, let her go. She said what she said. She gotta deal with it. On top of that, Amber done pushed her to the ground. Boom, just tagging her. And I'm just thinking, for someone to say nigga with a full chest and to have all this Anna on her chest, she sure didn't have it to back it up. Amber like, whoop that girl. And I'm thinking in my head, Raven, Ain't this your best friend? You know, you done jumped in with every other fight that she been in. Why you choose now to let her get beat up on camera? And you know, Black Diamond, she like, I'm done. I'm done with this. Then we see Amber say it and don't say it again. And Black Diamond, she says it again, nigga. At this point, Amber walks off and she's crying because she's like, they don't understand what that word does to me. She'd have been working with people within bars and stuff like that, working with white managers and stuff like that. That's a trigger to her. Now, when it comes to people saying the N-word wholeheartedly, I feel like nobody should say it because when you actually think about the history of saying it, our black ancestors were slaves. And the last thing they heard before they died was a white man calling them a nigga. Or with the hard ER. I don't really hold it within my vocabulary because it just feels so cringy knowing the history saying it. However, within black people, of course, in our community, we don't say you're gonna have some friends, what up, you know, stuff like that. It's just within our community. If you not black, just don't say it. A lot of people, they give Puerto Ricans and Mexican people a pass. Simply because, you know, either they grew up around black people or black people give them a pass because they basically black themselves. I would prefer them not to say it. You know, some have grown up around black people. They still don't know black people's struggle, black people's history. It goes way deeper than that. I'm not gonna break my neck snapping at everybody, especially when society has conditioned it for everybody to say. If you look at some famous Puerto Rican people within television and music and stuff like that, it's in their vocabulary. They say it on a day-to-day basis. And society like pick and choose who they want to have an issue who say it. So I can't control everybody that say it. I would like for them not to say it. If you're gonna say it around me, excuse yourself because I'm just looking at you as ignorant. And I'm gonna just cut ties and distance myself from it. That's just what it is. But I get people that get upset by it because it's a valid thing to be upset about, especially being someone black. And my thing is, how is Kate Capri trying to be the voice of reason when you was just yelling to the top of your lungs 2 seconds earlier? Jocelyn just told you you're gonna have an aneurysm if you keep screaming like that. A Capri thing was she wasn't using it from a racial standpoint. She was using it from a culture standpoint, but that's where the debate come in at. I just feel like nobody should say it at all, especially if you're not black. It's like, why do everybody want to just say that word? It's so many words. I really don't know what Jocelyn was talking about outside with that talk with them. She really could have used it as a moment to have like a real one-on-one, a real heart-to-heart moment with the ladies. She over here talking about some flossing. If you don't floss, you're gonna have a heart attack. What? Amber and Black, they just got into a whole fight in this whole racial debate. And you just worry about this cabaret dance, like, I don't know. And it's like, even within that same breath, you look at Riri and it's like, talk before I slap your white ass. It's like, what is you doing? It's Jocelyn. Jocelyn got her own issues and demons she has to work with and deal with. So as for now, we finally see them dance. So one more person is going to be added to the cabaret for the dance that they're going to do at the next premiere. And all the ladies who didn't get a chance to make it the first time, they're going to dance for Jocelyn, and the ladies who did make it, and they're going to choose who gonna be in it. So first up is Chanel. Chanel wanna prove that she can get her spot back. Chanel did good. She was trying to keep it sexy, make eye contact. Well, I think she did good. After that, we have Hennessy. Now, Henny is very cute. She's a cute girl, but the performance was not given. Really given, are you a stripper or you just do little OnlyFans stuff and you think you cute? You know, it wasn't really given like cabaret. After that is Black Diamond. They talking about she done showed her butthole and it was black. I sure hope it wasn't black because she done boo-booed, and they see that. We see Wet did good. She was cute. She did her little moves. Then we have Raven. Raven really impressed me. She did good. Really improved for her first time. And then we got Kate Capri. Kate Capri did really good. I gotta give credit where credit due. She did really good. She showed that she could dance. So after that, the ladies decided to deliberate, and Jocelyn like, I'm finna go get a knife and cut my apple up, and I'm coming right back. So she then proceeds to come back, but she come back with her makeup artist. She real antsy, she mad. She look at Chanel and she's like, if you thought you was gonna make it, you didn't make it. Why are you calling my makeup artist telling him stuff that's going on in the house? And Chanel like, well, I didn't really think. All of a sudden, Jocelyn just take her food. She just started throwing it at Chanel. And I'm just like, whoa, what? Because first of all, I didn't really know what was going on. I'm like, okay, what did Chanel say? What was so bad? Was she just calling the makeup artist just Kiki in? Were they friends? Like, what did she say? But you don't disrespect her like that. That's a grown woman. You don't just take your stuff and just throw it at her. And nah, that's not cool. I hope Chanel defends herself because that's not right. It's very trifling. But like I said, next week, they pretty much reveal who the winners are. We see Raven and Kate Capri in the cabaret. Also, we see Jocelyn push Amber. So I don't know what's going on with Jocelyn. The way she's starting to treat these women, it's just like disrespectful. Because at the end of the day, these are grown women. And a lot of these women, they look up to you. I just don't think it's right. But I'm gonna hurry up. I gotta wrap this up really quickly because I'm running out of storage and my phone is tripping. So if y'all agree with this review, let me know. What did y'all think of this episode? Put it in the comments below. And I'll see y'all in my next review. Bye. Love y'all.